Hello writers, I hope you are having the best productive day or week or month that you possibly can. Why is it that we write? Why are we drawn so much to self-expression through our written word? And why does it give us so much pleasure? It is an immense privilege to find the time to put words to paper, to type to screen, and to create something special from our investment of that same allocated time. What is it that you are going to write this month? Have you got a word count in mind? Have you got a story arc for the way that your project will develop and turn into something quite incredible because you sit down regularly and you put pen to paper? What is it that inspires you to want to write tomorrow at some point during your day? What are your writing goals for the week ahead? And how do you see the next few weeks until the end of the particular month of writing that you are in at the moment? How do you see that developing into a project that you have moved forward and are happy with? Stay close to what it is that inspires you, and you'll never run out of ideas. Work with the themes and the passions which you are driven by, and again, you will always find something to write about. Find your passion in topics and subjects that you are absolutely fascinated by, and you will always have material that you can use in your stories. The trilogy of stories that I'm writing at the moment, and on which I'm just about to embark on the third title, those are all based around places that I have loved as a child, as a teenager, and as a young adult. So these stories are based in Nottinghamshire and Yorkshire, and I'm thrilled by the way they are developing. If I didn't have such a passion for the landscape of those two counties, I think I would find it difficult. If somebody asked me to write about a different part of the country, I might struggle because I don't have that intimate knowledge of the landscape, the buildings, and the history of some other location. But by creating stories out of landscape and places that I love, creation of story has become easy. What is it that you are attracted to writing about, which can become a motivation for, but also a very natural and energetic fuel for the story that you want to commit to paper? Whilst I've been looking at ideas and videos today, I've been making notes, and it's been easy to see connections between story development, personal interest, and how the two can become one. You find and you develop those things which are really important to you and of great interest to you. You will be able to drive your projects forward much faster than if you didn't have that passion and interest. Think about it like this. The next project that you finish is probably the best project for you to work on right now. One of my first non-fiction books came out. It was a very different perspective on non-fiction written about that same topic of real estate and residential property management. It was very different to other books that appeared on the scene. And for that reason, it received a great audience and sold in very large numbers. I think I had the voice that was needed at that time to write that particular book, and you right now are the best person to write the manuscript that you're working on. It's unique to your voice, it's unique to your total life experience to this moment in time, and so to a very large extent you are the only person who can write that story. Create a little post-it note for yourself and stick it on the wall or stick it on your notice board that says, I am the only person who can write this book. Be inspired by who you are and what you can bring to the table with the story that is your story to write, or the characters that will develop from your experience of life, albeit you're writing a fictional story, you're telling a story that is created in your mind, but you are the person who can bring that to fruition. Have a great week writing this week. It starts tomorrow by putting that scheduled time in your diary and showing up as normal to push the words forward. Happy writing.